Hey everybody, Ed and I are together today at Walkout, Inter Miami CF Stadium, right behind us. We got a fun video today. We're getting a full stadium tour.
The whole shebang.
As season ticket holders, they invited us to come out, so if you're a season ticket holder, you could do this as well. Contact your ticket rep so that you can also have a stadium tour. Well, let's go on in, guys, and let's check out the entire stadium. Locker rooms, everything. We're gonna see it all today. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, they asked us to walk in the VIP entrance. Today, Ed and I, we're VIPs. Let's go. Oh. What? Let's go find the other entrance. All right, let's go. Let's go on our tour.
Perfect. Welcome, guys, to Inter Miami CF Stadium. This is your brand new private season ticket member tour. Really happy to have you guys out. Can't tell you how much we appreciate your guys' support.
All right.
So this is going to be the first stop in here. You guys can head right in.
Oh, it's dark. It shows up well on YouTube.
So this is our press conference room, post-game interview room. Really now it's used more like a virtual conference room than anything else. Even if we were to have a ton of media at the game, we actually wouldn't be able to have them all in here and socially distanced properly. So that's why we have this TV and video camera set up as a way for the players to actually communicate with the media during these unprecedented times that we're always speaking of.
So where are the media then currently? They're in the media box somewhere remotely coming
we
in?
actually have like all different press boxes and media booths that all give people different access. So if you look around throughout the stadium when you guys are here, you'll actually see like different stickers of different colors that'll say tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. That'll kind of denote what level of staff you are now during this COVID times. Yeah. So media, since they come in contact with the players or some of the staff, they'll most of the time be tier 2, so they'll have a yellow badge on. And you'll see when we walk around areas that'll be designated just for media or just for those tier 2 staff members, like certain bathrooms or even certain offices. When we get up to the press floor on the 3rd floor, you'll be able to see all of that.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
So the only rule we have is until we get to your guys' seats, you can't touch anything.
Okay. Safety is the foremost.
Can't touch.
No, but a good thing to see is right here on the podium, we got a little hand sanitizer.
Even though you can't touch Uncle Ed, if you want to go back up there, act like you're signing your first contract.
Oh, man.
This will be the place to do it.
That's cool. Can I do it?
You know, like Hammer said. Like Hammer said in the old days. You know, can't touch that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, look, they even have like the names of Gonzalo Higuain right there.
Yeah, it's crazy. They literally keep them right under the podium. So whenever they come out, that door actually connects to the locker room. So the players can just walk right out and
So they'll be sitting right here,
the name tags, put it right here.
looking at out that camera.
You know,
Here's the box that Ed was talking
It
about.
seems like it's so much bigger. You know, you don't realize
Upside down Higuain.
That is really cool.
Nice. Looks
Glad
great.
you're happy.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely, we appreciate your guys.
So the locker room's through there.
Yeah, the locker room will lead through there.
Makes sense. Lead the way, Ed.
So this is our VIP lobby that you guys walk into. So here's access to some of our premium clients, and if you're gonna actually walk up this way.
All right, let's go. My seats are not VIP, so this will be the only time, I guess.
This will be in our Midfield Club that we're walking up into right now.
All right.
Yeah, we're on the other side. The poor man's side.
It's all about value.
All right, look at this.
So this is our Midfield Club. It is not fully set up right now just because we are at the tail end of hurricane season, so we didn't want anything to get through it.
What's gonna go in these pots?
So decoration, plants, bushes, more seating areas will be all around here. And it's really nice because most of our games kick off about 6, 7, or 8 o'clock. So if you actually look over there, that's the west stand, so the sun will be setting, kind of fill in this entire room. The lights above us will turn on, the fans will be on, so it's a little cooler. And this is a true leave your wallet at home experience. So your beer, your wine, your snacks, your drinks, that's all going to be included here. And the only people who have access to this club are going to be those with the Midfield Club seats or our Loge seats. and they actually can get right to their seats from this club and vice versa. So if they're in the middle of the game and they ran out of a drink or need a refill on one of their snacks, they can literally come right here, pick it up, and go back without missing much at all.
So it's all the drinks, everything is covered in their ticket price.
Hard alcohol is not included, but beer, wine, soda, snacks are all included in the price of their ticket.
And plenty of TVs in here if you want to chill out in here and watch the game as well.
Ton of seating areas too, if you want to be like on more comfortable seating areas, like couches over here, or tables to actually eat at if you are a little hungry during halftime or something like that. So there are a lot of cool areas around here.
Nice.
Yeah, nice lounge areas.
That's really cool.
Plenty of them. Cooler over there. All right, looks good. Any thoughts? I mean, if we're still in this whole COVID situation, will this still open up, or to open up to a limited access, or?
Our plan right now, obviously, if we are going to have fans back, like as soon as we possibly can.
Whenever Broward County lets us, right?
Exactly. It's going to be when Broward County lets us, so we're doing everything we can to try and have our season ticket members in the stands as soon as possible. And once we get the go-ahead from Broward County, that's when we can really come out with what our finalized plan is going to be. If it's going to be in 2020, I anticipate it would still be at a limited capacity, and we would then, based on how many fans we are allowed to have and what the capacity is of the seating areas in this area, we would then be able to make a decision.
Awesome. All right. Got some bathrooms over there too. Elevators for those people that are too lazy to take the stairs, like us.
Here we go.
That's an Ed move.
If that was true, then all the media would then be too lazy to take the stairs, because this is going to bring us right up to the press box.
Here they even got.
Nice.
Please.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Clean up, Ed.
Here we go.
So we're going up to the press box.
You can actually, the elevators will open up behind you.
All right.
And you can make a left when you get out.
They do the switcheroo on us, I see.
Walk out, make a left, please.
I know. I was just looking to the right.
So this is where you can see, you know, the tier 1, tier 2, green and yellow tape. This right here.
All set up. All set up for.
Media booth that already says tier 2 on it.
Wow.
All right. And that's based on the protocols for right now, the tiers.
Correct. None of this was in place before the pandemic.
So what gets you in tier 1 or tier 2? Is it your level of media, like a blogger's tier 15 and Michelle Kaufman's tier 1?
We only have 3 tiers actually. So players would be tier 1, coaches would be tier 1. So like really, if you're involved in the game, you're tier 1. If you come in contact with any of those tier 1 players or staff members, that's when you will get a tier 2 designation.
Okay.
Anyone who's an employee or working at the game that does not need to come in contact with anyone who's involved in the game or playing would be tier 3. So that's like me or one of my colleagues if we're working at the games. And if we see any of our players or coaches, we're told to back off, let them go by.
Gotcha.
So we would be tier 4 probably.
I guess we're still not allowed.
Ed, we don't tier.
Okay, you got it.
This floor here really is where your viewing experience for the game is going to be brought to life, whether you're watching or experiencing the game at home or in the stand. So that's actually the TV booth that Ray Hudson will make all the magic stereo all come to life.
Orgasmic jubilation.
Yeah, that's where the orgasmic jubilation comes from. He said,
Ray Hudson, no matter what stadium it's in, he'll still always be tier 1 because he's Ray Hudson.
There you go. Yeah, we're very familiar.
Fernando Fiore would be in the radio booth over here.
All right, it's our buddy Fernando.
Fernando, you here?
Yeah. Good friend of ours.
And then where we actually will be able to go into now is going to be the control room. So that's going to control everything that you see, hear, feel when you're actually experiencing the game live in person in the stands.
Nice. There's a nice breeze in here, so the way it's built, I mean, even though it's super duper hot, there's a pretty good breeze going through here, so it's well thought out. Good.
And
good.
it's still the middle of the day right now.
Exactly.
So imagine when it's 6 or 7 o'clock, it's gonna be even cooler.
It's gonna look nice. It's feel nice. All right, heading into the control room.
A lot of really cool and fun buttons here. So again, please just try not to press anything.
I like pressing buttons too.
We all do. So like I said,
Buttons I want to press.
oh my god. So this is where everything that you're seeing at the games, anything that's on the Jumbotron, on the digital advertising boards, PA announcers, it all will be controlled exactly done in here. So, not sure if you watch the games on the app,
Yeah.
but yeah. So if you do actually, then it would all be done, through this. They'll literally cut all the beats together, and they'll do the editing.
Oh,
in one
cool.
of those radio booths that we just passed.
So this right here is the screens for the app broadcast.
So this is actually going to be the screens that we use when we're like this is going to have every single camera feed that we're going to have. So what we'll actually have is not just when we're on the app, but if you guys are actually at a game live, we'll have the film director here, and he won't even have any controls in front of him. He'll just have a couple people else who work here, and he's basically going to be anticipating through all of the different views that we have, what's going to be the best view that we should be going to, either on the Jumbotron, on the app, and is literally going to then tell the other people who work for him, hey, cut to screen 3, cut to left 18, cut to the corner, and trying to beat it by, a second or half a second, so that when we're in the stands, if you're sitting at the corner of the field and you need to know what's happening on the other side of the field, the Jumbotron will be perfectly timed up for you.
Nice, being a tech junkie, this is cool.
So if you want to know more about all the tech junkie and the work that goes down on here, this is actually Josh. Josh, are you okay being filmed? Awesome.
Hey, Josh.
How you doing? How you doing, Josh?
Yeah, Josh can tell you way more. He works in here.
Welcome to the control room, you guys.
Are you the one that pushes all the buttons?
No, I don't push any buttons on game day on this side of the room. I'm usually on the audio room, but I know how this stuff works. Basically, this computer here runs our LED boards, our perimeter boards.
Nice.
And this computer,
Those out there.
Yep. This computer here runs our actual scoreboards. And we actually run all kind of graphics on here. Like this is our graphics from our starting 11 from the last home game. So
You guys can see it's actually happening.
yeah.
Real time.
Yep. So this is what this computer is about. Everything you see in game day comes from this room here. This is our timekeeper as well, where we keep all of our time. We keep track of our yellow cards as well, all from this computer.
Ah, the yellow card machine.
Yeah, the yellow card machine. Yeah, we keep track of substitutes, yellow cards, red cards. Any transaction that goes through the game, we keep track on this computer
Nice.
here.
Great view right here.
Yeah, oh no, it's probably one of the best views in the stadium. And to be honest with you, this stadium, I really don't feel like there is a bad view. Like, I feel like you're right on top of the action.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
a really
great.
beautiful stadium to be built and live. More of my home, my room.
All right, heading into the audio.
Yeah, this is the room. So basically, this is
where you sleep, basically?
No, I don't sleep here.
Are you calling them out, Ed?
No, I'm
This
just
is where-
saying.
This is where our PA sits. Our PA sits right here. These are one of the computers we actually play music from.
All right.
So as you can see right now, this is what the music you're hearing outside. It's just a real
What's the music
soft
selection
playlist.
here?
It's
What
a
we got?
Calvin Harris radio playlist.
What do we got?
Yep.
That's what you're in the mood for today, Josh?
I mean, and we keep it that way because they don't play as many explicit songs. So we try and keep it clean for everybody in the building.
Very cool.
Very cool.
And this is what we actually play all of our music off of. So we have a tab for every scenario, for warm-ups, for when the gates open, for when our PA is doing reads. It's more instrumentals. And we have high energy music. We have kickoff. So we have our national anthem and our MLS anthem walkout.
Yeah.
We have moments for like goals. Then we have different kinds of music that you might want to play during warm-up. So you have EDM music, you have hip-hop music, and 2 tabs of hip-hop. We have pop, and then we have 2 tabs of of Latin music as well.
I mean, I'm seeing something missing. I don't see any like AC/DC Thunderstruck. Come on,
Oh,
where we at here?
Peter, what a call.
That is up here.
I mean, that's
Thunderstruck.
there you go.
It's right
There you
there.
go. That is a stadium staple in every
He's a
stadium.
heavy metal junkie.
Or a
so.
welcome to the jungle, Guns N' Roses. Those are stadium. There you go, Seven Nation. RMA, stadium staples.
Yeah. So this is basically our music, and everything's on the computer is clean, so it's ready for
Family friendly.
Family friendly, exactly.
All
Bring
right,
your
wow.
kids.
So
Good
cool,
stuff.
Yep. So this is the control room, guys.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Hey, this is pretty cool. The game clock
Oh, there you
right
go.
there. That's kind of cool. All right, let's go take a look. Good view. Look at this, guys. So even if you're sitting up here at the top of the stadium, you're not that far. I mean, this is still a great spot.
It's a nice view.
It's a very, very intimate stadium.
Yeah. And I don't know if I just moved my seats. I was like in the third or the last row or whatever, and I just moved them. I don't know if you know that. I didn't contact you. I just did it through the app.
115 over there.
That's what you should do.
115 over there.
Yeah, so now we moved one section over from 114 to 115, which is what we're looking at, like right over here. We moved down a few seats as well. So, but even if I stayed near the top, it would have been an awesome view.
Still good view.
So anybody that can't afford the front, you still got a great view because we're above the last row, and I feel like we're like right on top of the action. It's good.
It's awesome.
Whatever way you want to experience the game or you prefer to experience it, we have those seats for you. If you want to be higher up and have the bird's eye view, we can give you the same view that you'll basically get if you're watching on TV. That's
Right.
basically what you were just looking at.
Yeah.
And that's the highest row in the stands. If you want to be on top of the action, you can have a first row seat that is basically right off the grass, right
Sure.
behind the digital boards.
Yeah, can't wait to actually see games in the stadium.
We're so anxious to have you guys here.
I grew up going to this stadium, sort of.
What's the transformation been like for you two?
It's a huge transformation, going from an old, dilapidated building, but I was going to in the 70s. I'm a little old, so I grew up going to see the Strikers, and some people are upset that the stadium was tore down, but it was time. It had served its purpose. It was time for an update.
And this is an incredible update.
I'm glad that you guys are happy. So this is back where we started, the VIP lobby that we came
Right there.
from. So
Yeah.
we went up to the Midfield Club, and now we'll be able to watch this light. This is actually going to be the walk that all of our suite holders are going to have to get to their suite. So
All right.
the coolest thing about it, Peter, is we can actually just stand the right side of the room. Hey guys, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey Tim, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Hey, you filmed this place like 1,000 times.
So the coolest thing about this walk is the suite holders literally have the same exact walk that the players do. So to get to their suites, they're actually walking past the home team and the visiting team locker room.
Okay.
And then they're going to be walking straight this way to get to their suite.
So where do the players come out of?
the players will be
They're right here, the same- okay.
Yes,
Their
unfortunately, there
locker
are
room.
players in the locker room right now, so
Right.
we can't go inside.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go. Maybe go that way. This is your
All right. Some of the players coming out of the locker room.
So then to get to your suites, you would actually come this way. So you go right towards the field.
We got to take a quick look out here. This is where players walk out right here out onto the field. Nice.
You got the game ball to the right.
Yeah, check out the game ball.
Oh yeah, look at that. We got the game ball right here, guys.
You're the last one. Yeah. Oh, that's so can we get inside for a minute? Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Football is here. All right, let's go.
You can actually go back to the locker rooms. I was the last player out.
All right, we are going to see the locker rooms.
So this is the home team locker room.
All right. What is this big seat for?
That's for one of the real big guys.
All right. Oh, interesting too, though, is here's a uniform code for all the players, I guess, to be aware of before they go out on the field, right? I'm sure nobody reads that.
Yeah.
This is the home team locker room, guys. We were just being told we can't walk past this line because of the protocols and everything in place, but you guys can see it's a little bit messy. Players have just been using it.
So this is actually being used now by our USL team. So this locker room, like our stadium, was made to be our temporary home with a permanent home for our USL team. So
Right.
locker room obviously was made with that in mind. So right now, due to the size of the locker room, we actually can't host our entire team in here at one time due to all of the social distance protocols. So if you see, there are going to be a couple lockers, especially Peter on this side or that side, that don't have all of the name tags next to each other. There are a couple empty ones so they can space out. So our USL team has actually been in here while our home team is in a temporary makeshift locker room inside the bottom floor of our Northwest Club, which is one of our premium air-conditioned areas. And when we have visiting teams come in, they will literally split up. So when NYCFC came in for their last game against us, we had half of NYCFC in our home locker room and half of the rest of the team in our visiting locker room, just so they could properly socially distance.
So what you're saying is the first team currently is not using this.
That's correct.
All right.
The first team is not using this.
Interesting.
Another
But it's very cool. And one thing that's interesting too is people, a lot of the viewers really love Kiesewetter. They want to see him get more of a chance in the first team, but there you go. There's his locker room, Kiesewetter's little locker seat.
Well, maybe one day we'll be moving him to the Northwest Club locker room.
Northwest, where the team is using. Look, somebody's already damaged the wall. What's up, guys? This is a new building. Take care of it.
A little fun fact, Peter, you actually can't step on the logo. It's superstition.
Really? So,
Really?
there's a superstition that you cannot step on this logo.
That's correct.
And what happens if you do? The team loses?
That's what they believe.
So people have been stepping on it?
Well, I guess, yeah, don't step on it, guys.
Don't stop stepping on it, Ed. All right, that is awesome.
Thanks, guys. You guys.
So currently the USL club is using that, Fort Lauderdale CF. And over here, this would be the visiting team.
That's correct.
Same exact size, same replica.
It's the same size. The difference is the carpet's a different color, and there's no logo on the ground, of course.
Oh, okay.
We're actually not allowed to go inside this.
Same player code conduct sign that nobody reads. And then you can sort of see a little bit in there. Same as the other. All right.
So now we'll actually be heading to the suites.
All right, head up to the suites.
Yeah,
Sweet.
So one of the cool things is we're not actually heading up to the suites. The suites are all on this ground floor, the same exact level as the bench. Our ownership suite, so this is shared by our entire
Right.
ownership group.
Owner suite. This is sweet.
Sweet.
All right.
Look at that.
Jack and
Yeah,
Jersey.
expect them to sign that one.
So it's actually our biggest suite. We have hosts up to 26 people. Doors open like this, so you have all ownership can use inside, outside. But I think the coolest part of the whole suite, and it's one of the only suites we know of in the world that actually opens up directly behind our player benches and coaching staff. So when you come out, our owners can come back and directly look at the players that are on the bench or the coaching staff.
That is really cool. They could talk to the coach.
Oh, interesting. I
Hello,
mean,
so come on, man.
yeah, you can totally yell at them.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm paying you.
Yeah, hey, man. No bonuses if you guys.
So this is where Jorge Mas may sit if he so chooses.
It's where all of our ownership group can sit if they so choose.
Because I think I've seen on some of the games Jorge is sitting somewhere up in the stands just because why not? You literally have your bosses breathing down your neck.
Sit together so
Yeah.
I can sit with him.
Interesting.
Definitely.
Little table here. They can have a few drinks. Nice Inter Miami signage.
TV, everything.
TV. In case the action isn't close enough, they can watch the replays, I guess, on TV.
That's so cool, man.
This is
Do you
awesome.
know which owners is this one or?
So it's shared by 4 owners, so we have a book for each where owners are from actually.
Yeah, that is
So
cool.
Miami is Moss, London's obviously Beckham, Bolivia's Clouden, and Washington.
Interesting.
Did you see the books?
Let's go take a look at these books. So you were saying each book represents one of the owners.
Correct.
So obviously Bolivia is Clore. Japan would be what, Masa-san. I can never say his name right.
Yeah. And then
Miami is
Miami's
obviously Jorge Mas, and then David Beckham is London.
And the Beckons is
What's in the pages?
nothing.
Blank? Is this a blank book?
We'll never know.
We'll never know, especially in these days where you can't touch anything. But this is great. Nice. This is really cool too. This, heron. That wouldn't look bad in my house.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe walking out with it,
It's a 3D sculpture, which from first glance it looks like it's applied to the wall, but it is not. That's really cool. Nice carpeting, super comfy couches.
Hear the music, Pete? Really cool, man.
Yeah, pretty fantastic.
Love it.
And their seats are literally on the field.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it now once we get on the field.
Okay, great.
One of the cool things about our suites is all of those suites have those seats that are right outside, right on the pitch, not just the ownership suite.
And why are the suites on the floor instead of up top?
It's an amazing sightline. You can't get closer to the action than actually having a seat outside, right off the.
Because normally suites are above.
Yeah. No, we always have to be different. We have to be on our field. You'll get a better experience for your guests, definitely. So.
We're off on guard, man. I've always wanted to use that word.
All right.
So this is then going to be the player walkout.
This is that player walkout we previously saw.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Ready to play.
Nice and cushiony walk. Logo looks good in black and white. Nice comfy looking seats.
This is the player's bench that we were just right behind.
Okay.
So that's a little.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha. So that's the owner suite where they can breathe down their neck. Much better than the old benches that you used to have here at the old Lockhart for the players. Bring as many friends as they want. Nice view of the pitch.
Man, if I could, I'd go and sleep on that thing. It looks comfortable as hell.
Tell me about it. We actually use Bermuda grass. We're one of the only few teams in the country that actually uses Bermuda grass to grow our field.
Beautiful. Well, Bermuda grass makes sense in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the other team that's using it? Orlando?
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah,
Do you know?
I'm not sure. No.
I know it definitely could be Orlando. I'm not saying that it is. Don't quote me on that. But our
Well,
groundskeeper actually.
But it would
from
make sense
Orlando.
since Matt's from Orlando, right?
Hey, you guys really do know everyone in the building.
We actually haven't met him, but we know who he is.
I mean, when you can build something this beautiful, everyone who comes out should know who Matt is.
Right, yeah, he's done a great job. And you can see the field has definitely seen some use. It's got some divots, but overall it looks amazing.
Fix it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everything.
No doubt. It just you could say it's been used. I mean, it still looks great. Supporter section over here. If you've paid for one of the signs, here's where you would sit, or where you are currently sitting. You see yourself. There's a La Familia. All the supporters sitting over here. All right, we're now over here in the supporters section where Uncle Ed has found his favorite place.
Here, you want a beer?
Yeah, give me a beer, Ed. Gaston. Or is that what you say? Garçon. Garçon. I say Gaston. All right. Nice little gift to us.
No beer right now. We got flags.
All right.
Of course, we were.
You guys are
Looks great.
So the plan for that first game is have these on each seat, and the sections were literally going to be alternating pink and black. The whole stadium was going to be Roja and Negro for you guys.
Wow.
Would have been beautiful.
All right, headed over
Section 115.
section 115. We're going to go to our seats now.
Woohoo!
Get a view from where we're going to sit this year. Well, next year. Again, nice view here. right? Bathrooms here, yeah. All right, so outside section 112 right here is a family restroom. If anybody's interested in bringing their family, you know, got to change diapers, I guess, all that kind of stuff.
You got children's.
Got children's.
Children's is
My children is a
big.
little outgrown that.
Yeah, I don't think you need that big.
Over here is where they'd have some concessions. Another Heineken stand. All right, here we go. Section 115. This is where we are sitting, heading in.
Speed this one up.
Nice. All right, let's head up. All right, everybody, this is the view from high up, but not too high. Great view. This is going to be great. We're under cover. There's the cover. I'm going to be under cover. Really close to the 50-yard line, right there. But within earshot of the supporters. How great is this? All right, let's look back and see where Uncle Ed is sitting. Uncle Ed, what are you doing up there?
I think my seats are up here.
All right. At least you can't hit me in the back of the head.
That wasn't the idea. Where's the recap?
We also have nice, let's go sit down. We got some nice cup holders here for our tasty beverage. Everybody's got a cup holder, and you know, I know some people have been concerned about space. Now, I'm not the biggest guy, but I'm comfortable. I feel like I got enough leg room. Got some leg room here, not too bad. This is good. You know, some stadiums, the seats are really, really tight. This one, I feel like I've got a good amount of leg room, decent amount of width. And now if you're a bigger fella or something like that, yeah, it could be a little tight, but if you're an average person, I think this is gonna be a really, really comfortable spot. All right, let's go check out some more stuff. All right, let's go take a closer look at the training facility from inside the stadium. Currently, we can't go to the training facility because it is being used by the players, and you know, with all the safety protocols, can't have us anywhere near players, which makes sense. So if you were sitting on the east side, seat number 1, the last person, this is your view. Got that high school field over there. You guys that are familiar with the construction videos that we've done have seen this many, many times, but now we're seeing it from a different angle. Looks great. Got the airport right behind. Still, if you're in what could be potentially considered maybe the worst seat in the east side, it's still a great seat. This is your angle. This is your view. We are on the very top.
Order the Heineken bar.
This is great. Not a bad seat in the house. It looks like no obstacles in your way. Nothing. All right, we just exited the field here in the west corner, and this is going to be the club section, right? The midfield Northwest Club. And what out here, I guess, imagine will be like some.
Yeah, we put a lot of the furniture away for the hurricane season.
You could sit out here, watch the game if you wanted.
So these two areas would be indoors, air conditioned, and that second floor that you see, that where you can see in has the tables set up. The bottom floor would look like that, but this is where we currently are hosting our players, is that temporary makeshift locker room. So that's why you actually can't see inside right now at all. But they will also have these outdoor areas. You'll be able to watch the game. Little cool Miami vibe, being outside.
Yeah.
You know, club scene and at a soccer match.
And this would be your view, great view. And like we mentioned earlier, the locker room there is too small, right, for the MLS team. So this is where they're being housed. All right, so currently this is the way the players are walking out onto the field. This is your Northwest Club that is now being used as the MLS team's locker rooms due to socially distancing and all that kind of stuff. You know, a lot of us have seen these videos that the team puts together where they're all walking down. This is where they're walking.
And then you can see inside, this is the other side of that bottom room. So we just have all the tables stacked here. So this is the other side of that Northwest Club.
So we look in a little bit, you can sort of see in a little bit. All the tables are all stacked up.
And then this right here is going to be our Fanatics team shop.
It's a little coronavirus messaging. Northwest Club.
The tour until we go through some other safe locations.
And this is going to be the gift shop. Team store. All right.
We good?
Let's go check out the team store. Is this open to the public right now?
It is not. This is only open for our during our tours, 4-hour season ticket members.
Will eventually is the plan for this to be open like 7 days a week?
Right now we can't have fans in the stadium.
But once
So once we're able to have fans in the stadium, we'll come up with those rules. But like right now, when this was first built, it was during the time that we couldn't have fans in the stadium, so
Sure.
we are not that far ahead.
You know how much?
I'll take one of each.
all right,
So as a season ticket holder, you get 10% off anything in the store.
10% off for all season ticket holders. And all your jerseys. Great selection for the women.
They got women's stuff. Men's
Look at that jacket.
stuff.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
My daughter might
That's
like
for the
that.
ladies, yeah. Gotta get that one for your daughter for sure.
Men's section. It's a pretty impressive store here.
I can get that jacket for when we go up north.
And we have
I want to get. I plan on buying this one here, Ed. I plan
Oh,
on
that's
buying
nice.
this one. I like this
yeah.
one.
That's cool.
You like the black one?
It's your color, yeah. For when we go up north somewhere. Keep warm.
Got your authentic jerseys here.
Look, well,
Training kit like I have. Your replica shirts. Want a Beckham shirt? They got that. Baby selection. Anybody that's got a baby, come on in here.
look at that. We can get you a bib, Peter.
Yeah, I need a bib for when I eat some ribs.
Yeah.
Nice kids section. Got all the MLS balls they've got. Oh, I like these mugs.
Oh, I want one of those too. Man, I feel like buying everything in here.
Couple glasses there. Would you put a beer in there maybe?
Yeah. For sure. Check out those hats, Peter.
Impressive hat selection.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money in here.
It's one for the ladies with all these little flowers on it. Looks
Oh, that
like.
looks nice. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna spend a lot of money in here, Peter.
Youth section. Another jacket here for the kids. That's a cool looking like a windbreaker.
For when it rains.
And we got your accessories.
Nice.
Hat, keep the sun out. I know some of the Southern Legion guys like those kind of hats. Magnets or decals. Pennants. Some Pride socks. Some regular cool socks. We might need to pick one of these up at some point. License plate. Nice scarf selection. I like this scarf, Ed.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Real cool stuff here.
All right, plenty of places to check out. Oh, we got more scarves. Oh, wait. There you go. You want your Higuain shirt?
Get your nines.
This will be the place to come. And right now, keep in mind, everybody, you can only see this if you're part of a tour.
They even have hand sanitizer over here to your right, Peter.
Now, it's the sign of the times. We got some Inter Miami hand sanitizer. clear bags, because I think this is going to be one of those stadiums, just like all the other modern stadiums, where there's a clear bag rule, so ladies can only bring a person if it's clear like this. Pretty sure it's going to be the same kind of setup. Got some masks.
Masks and hand sanitizer.
Yeah, we saw that over there, and it looks like there's a bigger variety over here.
And you guys are aware about the clear bag protocol?
Yeah, I was just talking about that. It's a similar setup in some of the other MLS stadiums. So, got to use clear bags in today's secure stadiums.
Exactly. And computer.
Sunscreen too, important. However, where my seats are, probably won't need it. For those cold days, need to get these masks in as well. The ones that I'm wearing. You guys saw the one I'm wearing. I've got this one too, though. All right, great store, great tour. Thanks a lot. And this is the end of the tour, right?
This is the end of the tour, so thank you so much for coming out. Can't tell you how much we appreciate your guys' support and how proud we are to have you both as our fans. And to all of your guys as your listeners, thank you to all of you guys for your support as well. We're so proud to have all of you as part of the Inter Miami CF family.
All right, Ed, go empty out the store. Go spend some money.
I'm taking everything.
All right, Ed, we are done. That's the end of our tour. What'd you think?
Awesome, great. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.
Yeah, you know, we got to see a lot. There's certain areas that we still could not see. It was a pretty extensive tour, but because of COVID-19, there's certain areas we just weren't allowed to see. But we did get to go through the store. I did buy a little something. There's an inaugural scarf that they had. But everything that you saw in that store, for the most part, can also be found at Caneswear. So I want to make sure that we send some love to Caneswear, because you can even get some of that stuff at a better price over at Caneswear. So go to Caneswear in Davie or caneswear.com, and thank you for sponsoring this video, Caneswear. Guys, if you bought season tickets, contact your rep and get yourself a tour. Thanks so much for watching. Like Ed said, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.